Hello, welcome to the Remedy Kitchen. Welcome to the Remedy. You're on ATV, and trust me, whenever you're here, you're empowered. Don't forget to subscribe and remember to always tune in every Saturday at 5 p.m. And if you have not watched at 5 p.m., it is YouTube, so you can always go back and watch anytime you want to. So anyway, we know that whenever you eat food, what you're thinking about most of the times is increasing the amount of food you're going to eat. Food does not only satisfy you, but my darling, it makes a lot of many adjustments in your body. It does a lot in your body. That is why we're talking about health eating on the Remedy today. Well, guess who I'm with? Again, I'm with Claire. It has been a minute, but we're back. This is the Remedy with Jenny and Claire. Don't miss.
Welcome to the Remedy on yet this other beautiful Saturday. So glad to be back. I am so happy to be back on the Remedy. Thank you, Jenny, so much for having me.
You're welcome back.
Yes, I've missed you. I've missed the Remedy. I've missed AET TV, but glad to be back as always.
Yeah, and you're always welcome back.
Thank you. So, like Jenny introduced earlier, today we are talking about promoting healthy eating habits. This is something that is, broad, but we are going to try and see what we can discuss just, in the time that we have here at the Remedy. So, what is healthy eating?
Healthy eating. According to me, I think healthy eating involves eating the food that is going to help you grow as a person, your body, your weight, good skin. Okay, the foods that you're eating, are you eating with a purpose, or you're just eating to gain weight, or to just get satisfied? Yeah. So there is a purpose why you're eating that food at a certain time of a day or something like that.
I think for me, healthy eating is the eating that you do to promote good health.
Okay.
So of course, with good health, you're going to prevent disease. Yeah, I think for me, it's just basically around that, having good health and just being able to prevent the disease. Yeah. So of course, eating healthy is relative. Someone else might understand it. We all understand it differently.
Yeah, they should hit us in the comment section below.
Let us know. Let us know what you think. Yeah, because eating healthy, someone might prefer fruits. More fruit. Someone might prefer more vegetables. Someone might prefer more of the carbohydrates or the protein. So this differs, honestly. Just varies from
some people don't even know how they should eat healthy. Are they supposed to just eat and get satisfied? Are they supposed to eat some types of food for them to lose weight? There's some people who actually eat some foods to lose weight without making a lot of exercises, which are also sometimes necessary.
True. Yeah. So you've actually brought weight. You brought something very important. What is healthy weight?
Healthy weight is what is the weight you're comfortable with. I think sometimes there is obesity, there is weight.
I think for me, healthy weight is having your body mass index in check. Okay, at least that's what the medical experts tell us. Having your body mass index in check, and body mass index is measured by your weight divided by the square of your height in meters, something like that. So there is a scale that the medical experts use. So there's one that suggests that you're healthy, there's one that suggests that you're underweight, there's one that suggests that you're overweight, and then there's the obese part. So it's just a matter of us checking and making sure that you have a healthy weight.
Yeah, actually, according to CDC, Center of Disease Control and Prevention, says that for you to lose healthy weight, to gain healthy weight, you're supposed to eat things like greens, oranges that we have on the table today. I hope you're paying attention, by the way. Oranges, tomatoes, and some greens. Those are loaded with vitamins that can help you gain weight according to what you want. Like not being obese, but have a healthy weight.
So you've spoken about that. So we have the fruits, the vegetables, and the real food. So on a plate, if you're going to serve food, what portions are you putting on your plate? How much are the carbohydrates? How much are the proteins? How much are the fruits, the vegetables?
I never know. You see, I have a problem.
Yeah.
I take a small amount of food, but sometimes I look at food and I'm already full. I don't know if that is a problem or what. And then I don't eat. Later in the day, I'm getting so hungry, and I end up eating things that I'm not supposed to eat.
Yeah. So what happens is when you don't eat at the right time when you're supposed to, you're going to end up eating at the wrong time. So if you miss your lunch, you're going to want to snack, and
And that is why some people get ulcer. You find you're getting funny diseases like an ulcer, and it is hard for you to realize, oh, I have an ulcer.
Yeah.
And how you're going to treat it. The kind of foods you're going to eat. Anyway, if you're in a dilemma, make sure to watch The Remedy. Make sure to always watch The Remedy. We're here to give remedies. Okay? Claire, I heard that when you're going to shop, okay, some tips about when you're going to shop food. The kinds of foods you're going to eat. That when we went to buy these fruits from the market, we had you guys in mind. It's not because we're hungry.
Yeah.
So when you're hungry, it's not the right time for you to go and shop, because you know what, the stomach is going to be directly communicating to you.
Yeah.
Yes. So you're going to be buying a lot of food that is going to satisfy your ego of hunger at that particular time.
Yeah.
So you buy foods that are not necessary. You're going to buy foods that are not healthy, and at the end of the day, you're missing out important things.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is write down a list of good fruits, vegetables.
Yeah, just balance it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shop at any time. Anyway, we are out of the Remedy kitchen. Find us in the Remedy sitting room. Welcome back. So before we left the Remedy kitchen, we were talking about how you can prepare a plate. And today I happen to have a doctor who is one in a million, Claire.
Okay. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, but yeah,
No,
I tend to
You have
get...
been crowned a doctor by
Thank
the power invested in me and by the Remedy, Dr. Claire. For today.
Thank
Just
you.
for today.
I'm loving the title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just this information is usually out there. So, from time to time, we are told these things. You read this here, you hear that there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just information that is out there. Yeah.
Give it to us.
So, before we went into the break, we were talking about, in a sitting, when you're going to serve food to eat, what is your plate supposed to be composed of?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have on your plate?
What are you going to serve?
What are you going to serve? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what they tell us, and this is not necessarily what everyone does.
Yes,
but
doctor.
it's not necessarily what we all do, because we all have our favorites. Someone will tell you I love rice. Someone will tell you I'm in love with beef. I'm obsessed with chicken.
Right now, it's not about what we love.
Exactly.
It's about what is going to make us healthy.
Yeah. So by having that. So this is what the experts tell us again.
Okay.
I'm going to quote the experts. So they tell us in a sitting, they tell us 70% of your plate should be vegetables and fruits.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they'll tell you a 20 or 25% protein, where we have, the different sources, maybe, the beef and the chicken and the etc., whatever your preference is. And then the last small percentage is like 5% should be for the carbohydrates, what we love to keep our plates with, rice, the sweet potatoes, the Irish, and So ideally, that's what they advise. That's what we are advised to do.
Is there any amount? Okay. If I'm putting that Irish, how am I going to measure that this is 70%?
I know.
Am I just going to spoon out and fill my plate?
You use your judgment, and of course that's relative. You might use a side plate. Someone will want a whole wide plate. Another person will want to serve on a tray.
As long as you're eating right.
No, it definitely does. They advise us to serve in small portions. But come on, we all know, as you see your favorite dishes.
Definitely, you want to eat everything.
You want to eat everything. Yeah. So that's what we're advised to do. Yeah. But of course, once in a while, people call them cheat days. I've had people who are on diet.
Like on Valentine's
They call
Day.
it Yeah, apparently on Valentine's you can do anything you want. You can eat all the chocolate and I don't know, eat all the nice food and so on.
Yeah. So actually, I'm also concerned about, they let us out now. Yeah, lockdown.
We outside.
So we're outside. So you are weird.
The outside.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So parents are going to be moving out with their kids every time they're going to parties, they're going to see their friends. There's some things you should pack with your kids. Okay, there's some things you should pack just in case you've gone to a family, maybe to visit a relative or something that you've not seen forever, and they don't have them, but your kid needs to take it at a particular time. Do you know any of those things, like the healthy foods that you should pack for your kids?
Yeah. That's a good one. I watch my nieces and nephews again, I can tell you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so I see sometimes, the small boxes that they pack for them. They slice some mangoes, maybe slice an apple, maybe put in, a slice of watermelon.
Yeah.
It's not all about packing bread all the time and tea and sausages.
Yeah, you need to pack healthy fruits as well.
Healthy fruits as well. Yeah, besides, our usual food. Yeah, but sometimes you do get carried away with most of these processed foods. The sausages and the like.
Yeah.
Because you know why? That food is very easy to prepare. It's ready in an instant, and
you can even buy takeaway.
Exactly, you can buy takeaway. So somehow we always find the fast food easier. Yeah. But then of course also the health experts tell us to stay away or minimize or reduce your intake of processed food.
Yeah.
And
it's
just
not
basically
healthy.
Buying junk food, because you'll agree with me, all the junk food that we buy out there is fried,
and they don't care about what it's going to do to what it is going to do to your body.
But it's you that has made the decision to actually buy this food, so you're enjoying yourself. So it's up to you as a person, honestly.
Yeah, and if you are prepared it yourself, most of the time, if you are prepared it yourself, you know how much cooking oil you're going to use. You know how much spices you're going to use. It should not be excess. It should not be too little. Like, you can weigh yourself what you want according to what you want to achieve, about your body, your skin, your weight, like everything.
So still around healthy eating, we've talked about what you serve on a plate. The other thing that we're also told is to manage our salt intake. Have you sat near someone that loves salt? Have you ever served food? Guilty as charged?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, you sit around people, you serve the same food, and for you the salt is fine, you feel the taste is good. And you see someone with a salt shaker just adding
I need to work on that. I need to work on that every time.
Our salt intake.
Every time I get food from a hotel, there is that. Even before I taste it, I know that
that the salt is not enough.
Yeah, I always add before I taste it, and it's not healthy.
Yeah, it's not. You see, that's the interesting part. We actually know all these things, but
we know.
Difficult.
As we age, as we grow, it is going to affect us in ways we cannot control, ways we cannot take back our years. So we need to.
Yeah, I was seated with a medical person the other day, and we were having. We were having a health talk.
You're not sitting with fellow doctors, huh?
It's good to listen to the experts, definitely, in particular fields. So he was telling us that at a certain age there are things you can get away with. Like in your early 20s, your teens, like the teens, they tell you, you need the food to grow and etc. Now that quantity of food that you are having in your teens, if you bring the same quantity in your mid-30s or even in your late 20s and 40s, it's going to be a different story. So the medical person will tell you, you know what? You need to tone this down, restrict this, or eliminate this. If not, you're going to reach a time where it's going to be by force. They're going to tell you, stop eating salt, stop taking sugar, stop drinking alcohol. All
those things to live.
Yeah, so that is why it's very important to, always have in mind and making sure that we have good eating habits.
You're supposed to be responsible.
Actually, don't not waiting until it's late, until you're told don't do this, don't do this.
Which is like a punishment. One thing I almost forgot to talk about is when you're packing for kids. I think most of the times there's some fruits. Fruits are very good for everyone, but there's some fruits that kids are not supposed to take like quite often.
Okay.
Fruits that have acids.
The citric.
Like
the
pineapples, oranges.
Yeah, but you see, even those in adults actually, they'll tell you probably you don't have it on an empty stomach, or it shouldn't be a daily thing. Yes, first they have the natural sugars and all that. Yeah, but then they'll tell you to limit. Someone can tell you it's okay, you can have your watermelon every day, but they won't tell you eat pineapple every day. You just have to do it in moderation.
Yeah, if you eat a pineapple, is it a dessert? Is it a dessert?
It's a fruit. Sometimes
Are you supposed to eat fruits after eating?
I know, after eating or before eating. Someone hit us in the comment section below
because
and educate us.
I don't know why.
I think I've had like two opinions about that. Someone will tell you fruits are good on an empty stomach, so eat your fruits first. And then someone else will tell you, oh, no, the fruit is a dessert, so you have it after eating. But from my own experience, I would understand why people say have the fruit before your main meal.
Why?
I've noticed every time I eat my fruit before the main meal, I actually get to fill up. So when I come to the carbohydrates and the proteins and etc., there's like little space left for them, so you're actually going to eat a small advisable portion.
Oh yes, and that's why they advise us to always take like a salad before you eat.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're going to eat less calories. Doctors know these things better. No, she's not a doctor. No, she come and ask you for medical assistance.
I'm just around medical people. So.
Yeah, so when you eat a salad before eating food, you're going to be forced not to eat too much.
Yeah, automatically, you just get, you just be full. So you have little space left for, the protein and the carbs and etc. So that's what I've experienced eating the first before. The after bit, I don't know. I do not know.
But one time, honestly, I've ever gone to a hotel. I ordered for food. I liked it. I was full, but it was still sweet. Okay,
you still wanted it. Oh, the tummy is full. The mouth is like, I want
hungry.
Like let's eat.
Yeah, so I ate, and I was too full. So there was some salad-ish next to my meal. There was a cucumber, some with some mayonnaise. They put some and some cabbage and some green.
That's like coleslaw salad or something.
I don't know. Anyway, but I ate it, and my stomach relaxed. So I could add more. Relaxed, honestly. I felt like
we always don't we always get to that, especially if it's like your favorite dish. The stomach is telling you I'm done, you've given me enough. The mouth is like, no, let's keep going.
Yeah, it's not nice though. I think when the stomach has stopped, you should eat with an intention. Sometimes eat with an intention.
Are we supposed to eat to get full or just eating enough for survival? That's also the other question.
You see now,
like where I come from, like my tribe and culture, they serve food, you eat, and then if the people around you notice that you haven't eaten that amount that they thought you were going to eat, they'll be like, are you sure you're full? Why do people ask that question? Like, do I have to get full?
I really don't know, but if it was my way, the other way around instead, I get full before the food I'm supposed to eat.
Okay.
Yeah, so
when
sometimes
you cook yourself, or even sometimes when it's just
when I've cooked, I get full before eating.
I think that happens to most people.
But even when I have not cooked, sometimes I look at the food and get full. I think it's not healthy, it's not good. But then, I get full very fast, and I'm around people. They're like, "What are you doing? You're not eating, right?
Yeah.
Are you trying to chop weight that you don't have?"
Anyway, like we had mentioned earlier, what is healthy weight? What is underweight? What is overweight? We just determine that from the BMI, the body mass index. Anyway. So from here you can go to any hospital. There's weighing scales everywhere. There's the height measurement thing everywhere. Yeah. So you just measure your height.
You could get your weighing machines and the weight.
Yeah. So you just find that out and then you see. So when we talk about maintaining healthy weight, there's two options. There's people who want to gain weight. There's people that want to lose weight.
I know, exciting.
Isn't this world amazing? Let's go in a short break and we talk about these weight issues.
And please, before we come back, can you please drop a comment, tell us, what do you think?
We want to hear from you. Welcome back from that break. You're still watching The Remedy with Jenny and Claire. Yeah, and we are talking about promoting healthy eating habits.
Yeah.
And talking about health, let us remind you that there is Atlas Audio and Medical for all your ENT concerns. They are located at Addit Mall opposite Bank of Uganda. So approach them for any ENT concerns that you may have.
Yeah, that reminds me, Think Innovations as well. In case you want any IT accessories, you want a good computer, your computer has issues, or you want to learn more things about computer, and you have come to empower youth in technology before, you can also go to Think Innovations and they will help you.
Okay. So back to we're talking about health, weights. People that want to lose weight, people that want to gain weight. So if I may ask, what do you do if you want to add some weight? Because there is checking your BMI and it suggests that you're underweight. And the medical people will tell you need to add some pounds here and there.
I don't know how evident it is, but if you have been watching The Remedy, I was too tiny and I have gained some weight.
So she says, I would need to confirm that.
Really?
Scale.
Oh my God, Henry, am I telling lies?
Yeah. So
Don't shake your head. Say it. I need to hear this. Am I telling lies? Exactly. I've gained some weight. Yes.
we have different goals at The Remedy. The person that wants to lose weight and there's someone.
But Claire, I want to tell you that you are part of. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. But so anyway, this is what I've learned in the past. Now, it is also advised that if you want to add weight, don't just start eating anything anyhow. There's actually you adding weight in a proper weight. Yeah. I've seen people go to the nutritionists. There's people who specialize in that. Someone works out a diet for you, so that they make sure that you're still on a good nutrition, but then you're working towards your goal of adding a little weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is when someone wants to add weight, you know what we do? We just go around eating all the junk, drinking all sorts of things, because of course these foods make you add weight, but then also you're adding weight in an unhealthy way.
Yeah.
So I think if you're not so sure how to go about it, I think it's good to seek an expert's support and help. Yeah.
But sometimes it's, I think, about hormones. The more you grow, your body starts expanding in different ways.
Yeah.
And you cannot prevent it. So sometimes you cannot prevent it.
Yeah, that's like the adolescent stage, right? When your body is changing, and it changes all through. Even in 20s, you're still changing.
In 30s, you're still changing. Yeah. So sometimes it is something you can't change. Sometimes it's something you can actually work on. The workouts you're doing, sometimes are you doing it right?
Oh,
because there are some people who are working out and you find you're deforming your body instead of. You've seen men don't attack me. Yeah, you've seen men who want to make some arms or something, but they end up having some ball chest on the shoulders.
Some of them like it.
Yeah, some of them don't. Some of them will testify and tell you, I tried working out, what is this? And I got this.
This is not what I want.
Exactly. Yeah, so the way you work out sometimes also matters, but the foods you eat, you guys, also matter. They matter. Yeah, the food you eat also matters. Yeah.
Someone once told me, you are what you eat. Which is so true. Yeah. We are what we eat, what we put in our bodies just trays out here.
Yeah, it might not do it immediately, but with time, you're going to start seeing it. By the way, I want to thank you. I have to talk about this before I forget. For teaching me how to drink water.
Yeah, I was about to ask. We talked about the foods and the foods. Let's look at the drinks.
The drinks, first of all.
Tell me about your water story.
Thank you so much for, I don't know if it was influencing or advising, both. It worked for me perfectly because I now take water. Well, I'm not yet there where you told me to be, but at least I know. I take a liter a day, or sometimes, I don't spend a day without taking water. I used to have funny headaches. I used to get weird pimples, and now it comes and goes, or just doesn't come at all. And also, I read that when you don't take enough water, you might get kidney stones. You know kidney stones? There's some stones that get formed in kidneys. Yeah, because you don't take enough water, and that water helps the kidney. I don't want to use many terms.
Let me tell you the secret about water. I was actually, I don't know, I think I talk to medical people a lot. I think so.
That is why I call you doctor.
I think I do. So I was listening in from one orthopedic surgeon recently, actually. So he said water is a universal drug.
Yeah.
You see, when you drink water, it flushes out all the toxins in your body. That's why you're talking about the kidney. You need the kidney to flush out all the toxins that are in there.
Yeah.
So they advise that when you get up in the morning, first thing in the morning, take at least a liter of water. Not just any water, by the way, warm water.
Really?
Yes, warm water is advisable. I know we can like the cold water because it's hot, and just generally there's people that like the cold water, but just try to get into the culture of doing warm water. They say it's more healthy, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and water is good on an empty stomach because then apparently it gets like absorbed into your body, so it's able to flush out all the toxins that you have.
I hear even warm water is good after you have eaten a warm meal. It is not going to cause clotting in you during digestion or something. My God, to kill me. These are examples that I'm trying to use.
We actually want to hear from the experts. Like, come to our comment section and let's learn from each other.
Yeah, we need to learn from
So water is a universal drug. You do need water, and we are advised that the minimum number of liters you should do in a day, it's 2 liters.
And how many liters?
Baby steps.
Do you even take any water?
He's thinking about it. So anyway, that's what they advise. That's the minimum. Maximum, you can go all the way. You can go all the way until your body tells you, I think I've had enough.
Yeah, there is no too much water.
Yeah, like
the more you take, the better.
Like you said, headaches. You eliminate things like headaches. It works for your skin definitely.
Even when you're working like 8 hours a day without stopping, it is good to take water. It helps you concentrate more. It's like even sometimes you feel like your eyes there is something heavy that comes to your eyes. I don't know what that is called, but that has ever happened to me. And you take water, you feel some relief.
Yeah.
Like
and
something that's
how you tell that you're not drinking enough water? Just look at the color of your urine.
Yeah, if it is too yellow.
If it's yellow, then you need to drink those liters. And it's okay. I do understand some people have an issue with drinking plain water. You can spice it up and throw in some ginger. I know someone that throws in ginger. She also has an issue with taking water, so she throws in some ginger.
Okay.
You can put in some lemon. You can throw in some cucumber. Like find those healthy things to drop in, so that maybe you flavor it a bit, but just find a way. Like there is no excuse for not drinking water.
So start with that. Let it be like a challenge. Start with that this weekend. Start taking water, and you tell us the difference.
You tell us. Still about drinks. We talked about water. Tell me about alcohol.
Alcohol.
Eating healthier arrangements. Tell me.
I don't know if it was just a meme or if it was a health tip, but they told me that one glass of beer equals to 1 tub of extra Panadol.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is.
That's a meme.
But it could be a meme. It could be a meme.
No,
it could be a meme. I said it is a meme.
Alcohol is very interesting. Of course, like most of these alcoholic beverage companies, they indicate it and they'll say enjoy responsibly.
Yeah.
But responsible is also relative.
I think responsible.
One bottle, who's responsible for 1 glass of wine. Someone's responsible is a whole 750 milliliters of something.
Yeah.
So it varies. But when it comes to like the beer, for example, it is advised that you do 2 pints of.
To what?
2 pints. Those are like 2 bottles of, like a 330 milliliter bottle.
Okay.
That's what the medics say. That's the health.
A
day, apparently. So we'll leave that to you.
I know.
when it comes to that.
Yeah, and if you're not drinking, we're not telling you to start drinking. But if you're drinking, please enjoy your beer responsibly. I thought actually it was about someone's gauge. Do you know your gauge? If you're drinking and you feel tipsy, are you able to stop yourself?
You see, that's
if it is not going to go to being like a nuisance or something.
You see, that's where we get it wrong. Why do we have to get to the point of being tipsy?
Okay, I am not. Because I'm not advising people.
Remember, we want people to eat healthy and drink healthy. So why do I have to sit down and first drink I don't know how many bottles to feel something.
Yeah. So they're supposed to
And
take only
like
two bottles,
like I said, responsible is relative. Now, yeah, you might do a whole bottle and you're still fine, and someone else will do a tiny bottle.
That is what I'm saying. Like, if you know that if you take a tiny bottle, you get, oh my god.
Anyway, at the end of the day, just make sure whatever you're doing or drinking, it's healthy.
Yeah.
It's responsible. It's good for you. It's good for your health.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, these are things that we go through every day. We try to learn. So, yeah, we get along the way.
Yeah, exactly. Before we wind up, tell me, is there any other specific foods we're supposed to eat to get good skin, to maintain our skin?
For the skin, I don't know about the food. I'll still go to the water, honestly.
Yeah, it is the water.
Yeah, I think for it's the
most of the time it's the water, the fruits.
So, yeah, because when you're throwing the junk food with lots of oil, that's how we end up messing up our skin, and it brings up all these spots and pimples and etc.
Yeah, the too much oils. You know,
the too much
oil.
They'll definitely reflect on your skin.
They do. They always do.
They always
I'm telling you this from experience.
They always
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see people putting cucumber on their eyes.
Oh yeah, I used to see that. I see the cucumber part.
But one thing I know for sure, I've ever tried it.
What does it do? Does it prevent like the balls?
No, yeah, below the eyes. But one thing I know for sure is that when you put ice on your eyes, ice on your eyes, or just like a cold spoon on your eyes in the morning, every morning, in the evening, something like that. First of all, they get whiter, and then another thing, they don't get those, what did you call them?
I call them balls.
Yeah, those balls. You can always put some ice.
Where do you put the ice? Like you close your eyes and you place it on top?
On top or under here. Yeah,
okay.
You put it. So I think that's maybe what cucumber does as well.
Okay. Let us know it's a broad topic. So
yeah, we could talk like the whole day.
Let us. Yes, our Valentine's Day is coming.
Valentine's is coming.
We need to go and get ready for this Lovers' Day.
I can see you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm already in the mood.
Oh my god, I'm jealous.
Yeah, and don't be lonely. Don't be sad. Even if you're alone, you can take yourself out. Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to love yourself first before anyone else can love you. Consolation.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to do anything anywhere.
Yeah. You could even just tune in on YouTube, TV, watch The Remedy. Like you can watch from the first clip, the second, like all through. Valentine's done
all day.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching with us. I wish we had like the whole day with you guys. But that is all the time we have for you today. Make sure to subscribe to AE TV. Make sure to come and like, share with your friends, and always tune into The Remedy with Jenny. All the time. We love you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
You're watching AE TV, empowering you.